Hey you guys, I'm here today to tell you about a subject that's pretty disturbing, but I think you need to know about it. So the incubi and succubi, what are they? So the incubi, succubi, that's plural. Incubus is singular male, succubus is singular female. So they are demons that come to you in your sleep and they do have intercourse with you. And they are common, okay? And they are real. There have been historical records about them since the beginning of time, and even St. Augustine of the Catholic Church talked about them, and he verified that they're real, and that even the incubi can have, they're male, so they can have children with human females, and there are incubi children running around. And that doesn't mean that you need to go judge and be like, you're an incubi child, but just for your information, because they're still kids, they're still people, so, you know, it doesn't matter, because they're at least half human, right? So, anyway, so that being said, how do they work? Well, if you're waking up at 3:33 a.m. and you're feeling like aroused, it's highly likely that's a huge red flag or even around that time, that's a huge red flag that one is coming after you, okay? And if on top of this, you're enjoying these dreams with them, they're probably taking it as an invitation to possess you, okay? So, I mean, that's just a huge red flag, but they come in other ways. They can come at any time of the day in your sleep. They can also be at people's houses. If you can spend the night at somebody's house and you're like, why is the vibe a little weird here? Well, yeah, they may have an incubus or succubus in their house. Or you may be in a certain section of town, like in Hollywood. I live in LA, so I'm thinking, like, sometimes in Hollywood I feel weird vibes. They may be hanging out in that part of town, okay? So, yeah. So that being said, after they possess you, what are the signs of the possession? You may become a nymphomaniac. You may want to blaspheme against Jesus and the Virgin Mary. You may get addictions to drugs and porn. Also, you may already have addictions to drug and porn, and then you open the doorways to them, and then because those things open doorways as well, or an alcohol addiction. Just because when you're so addicted to things, you kind of become a bit easily controlled, you know, and you open the doorways to these entities. These entities can shapeshift. They can become different ethnicities. They can be bisexual. They can be whatever your fantasy is. So you're having these dreams and you're really enjoying them. Just be aware that it may be an incubus or succubus. So yeah, so now if you feel that they're attacking you or you've been possessed, what do you need to do? Well, you need to pray to Saint Michael, the Archangel. He is a really important saint for many religions, but he's very common in the Catholic Church and in the Bible. So he has his sword and he's fighting against the demon. So you see that a lot. And then I sell this in my Etsy store, by the way. So his prayer on the back is in Spanish and English. And also you can pray to him in Latin, because the demons don't like Latin, because Latin is a fixed language. It can't be changed. So that's why you hear a lot of exorcisms are in Latin. Also, St. Augustine, because he had so much knowledge about the succubi and incubi when he was on this earth, that he is a great person to talk to on the other side. Also, St. Mary of Egypt, because she was a known nymphomaniac. Even after she converted to Christianity, she struggled with nymphomania. So during her time on earth, she seduced groups of Christians. She specifically was going after the Christians because she was possessed by incubi and succubi who wanted to, you know, lead people astray. So she led a lot of people astray by seducing groups of people in nymphomania ways. And then after that, after converting to Christianity, she would run around naked all the time because she was trying to seduce more people. Even after coming to Jesus, she couldn't let him go. She couldn't let these beings out. So, but she's now on the other side and she can help guide you. So I sell all those candles in my Etsy store. Yeah, you can also talk to a priest who's trained in exorcisms as an extreme resort. But if it's at the beginning stages, you know, candles and prayers really, really work well. Yeah, have you guys felt like you're being bothered by an incubus or succubus? Or do you know anyone who's been possessed? Let me know.